morning, everybody. It is Thursday, May 28th. I'm going to be reading a book today called I Don't Want to Be a Frog by Dev Petty and Mike Boldt. And I'm reading this book because A, I like frogs, and I think all of you do too, especially Eider. And it's a froggy day. It's wet, kind of a slimy day, and we're going to learn a little bit about wet and slimy in the book. And I brought our two friends. I brought Kermit the Frog and Lily the Frog from our classroom. They're favorites when we're doing our Willaby Wallaby Woo, but in their case it would be Phillaby Follaby Foo or Frillaby Frollaby Foo. So here we go. I don't want to be a frog. I want to be a cat. You can't be a cat. Why not? Because you're a frog. I don't like being a frog. It's too wet. Well, you can't be a cat. I want to be a rabbit. I can't be a rabbit. Why not? Look, I can hop. Sure, but where are your long ears? Besides, what's wrong with being a frog? I don't like being a frog. It's too slimy. That may be, but you can't be a rabbit. I want to be a pig. You can't be a pig. Why not? Most of all because you're a frog, but also because you don't have a curly tail or eat garbage. I can eat garbage. Everyone says that until they eat garbage. Sorry, you can't be a pig. I'll show you that picture when I'm eating garbage. I've never seen a frog eating garbage either. I want to be an owl. Of course you want to be an owl. Being an owl is the greatest thing ever. Boy, would you love being an owl. So, can I be an owl then? No, of course not. Why not? 1, you don't have wings. 2, you don't look wise. 3, you can't turn your head all the way around. 4, you are a frog. What's wrong with being a frog anyway? Too much bug eating. I see, but still, no being an owl for you. Why so glum? I don't want to be a frog. What do you want to be then? Somebody new has entered the book. Not a frog. I want to be a cat or a rabbit or a pig or an owl. Something cute and warm. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. What do you think that is? Let's find out. I love eating cats. I love eating rabbits and pigs and owls too, and I am pretty hungry. I might just go gobble some up right now. That's terrible. It's who I am. But guess the one thing I never eat. Badgers? No. I eat badgers. Lots of badgers. Frogs? Bingo! Why don't you eat frogs? Because they are too wet and slimy and full of bugs. Oh. So it's good to be a frog. Yep. I guess you can't fight nature. We are what we are. You are a fierce hunter. And you are a wet, slimy, bug-eating, very lucky frog. You should just be happy that you're not a fly. What's wrong with being a fly? Would you want to be a frog? You guys can think about that. I was going to do 2 math problems with you. One is about frogs. If I can open up my book, Bedtime Math. We did this on Friday, and we learned, I think we did, I forget what we did. Chameleon, perhaps. There is a frog math problem, and I'm going to draw it for you on this piece of paper so you can help me add. And I'm going to very quickly draw your 3 pet frogs, because in this math problem, you have 3 pet frogs. Okay, there are your 3 pet frogs. You're stuck chasing your 3 pet frogs. If the first frog does 3 jumps, boing, boing, boing. The second does 4 jumps, boing, 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 boing. And the third does 1 jump, boing. How many jumps do they all do before you catch them? All right, so count with me. I count each jump. Actually, I use my finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 frog jumps. What do you guys think of that? Now this one is about one of our other favorite critters, the praying mantis, which we have at school in our garden. And I'm going to read a little bit about the praying mantis because it's pretty cool. I'll take this out and show you the picture. Sometimes food is hard to eat with your hands, especially if it's wet, slippery, or worse yet, alive. But that's exactly what a praying mantis faces at every meal. This insect catches and eats other insects using front legs that are covered with scratchy spikes. When mantises jump on a tasty insect that has come too close, those prickles help catch and hold the bug while they chow down. It's just as well you don't have spikes on your arms, since it would make it hard to pull on a shirt. Fortunately, you don't need them to hold down your hamburger. All right, so mantises have a 2-toed claw on the end of each arm. So there's a 2-toed claw there, and I'll make the spikes on its arm. How many toes does your pet mantis have on its 2 arms? So I just drew 1 arm, and now I'm going to draw another arm with 2 toes and these really cool spikes. Maybe not as good as my frog drawings, but still. So we're going to count how many toes there are. I'm going to make little dots next to the toes so it might be a little easier to count them. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 toes on a praying mantis. And if you have any bugs around or any other critters, spend time counting how many toes they have or how many legs they might have. I'm going to end there, but I do want to let you know that tomorrow, which is Friday, we have our Zoom, and our friend Travis is going to join us. And there's going to be a fun activity, but I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I will give you a hint. We're going to be reading this book, A Tisket, a Tasket, and I'm going to give you a little homework. If your mom and dad can help, listen to A Tisket, a Tasket by Ella Fitzgerald before tomorrow. And it has to be Ella Fitzgerald because she's the one who wrote the song and sings the song. Everyone else has sung it too because it's such a great song. And when you hear it, maybe you can practice and you can join in tomorrow when we look at it together. It's a really fun book. I'll give you a little sneak peek of the illustrations because I also really like the illustrations. All right, looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. Bye.